Paramount TV are giving you the West Ham versus Rapid Vienna review plus West Ham versus Brentford review. So basically today's a recap session. But let's start with Rapid Vienna. Rapid Vienna, you know what, to be honest with you, they played better than Zagreb. I thought they were better than Zagreb. But, I mean, we knew the problems that Rapid Vienna had their second loss in the league. They haven't really reached up to their potential from last season, which is a shame. But the thing is, it's just like, you know, it was a good game against Rapid Vienna, but it was just them not really putting the pressure on us. First half, the only thing I didn't like about the first half, it was just like the Rapid Vienna fans they were being a disgrace. They were literally, after Declan scored that goal, it was Rapid Vienna, just fans were getting angry, but mainly on the away fans. The away fans were just not the best. Yes, Declan Rice did just celebrate in front of them, but that's just football. Actually, the thing is with us, we have to be careful with it. Sometimes I don't think Moyes knows his tactics. One point of the game where we just keep dominating the game. First half, we got the goal and then go to the second half and then sit back. Second half, it was Rapid Vienna's turn to fight back. Yes, they were losing 1-0. They did have a penalty shout out, but it was not a penalty because the thing is, the guy who thought got tackled, Marco Gruel, yeah, he flopped. He thought now, oh, you know what? Let's just dive inside the box. You know, we're the second last in the league. You know, let's dive in the box, get a point on 3 points. But if you look closely, it's like, yes, Ben Johnson's leg was off the ground, but the thing is, when his leg was on the ground, he didn't touch Rapid Vienna's Mark Rule. But Benrahma scored. I mean, look, this should have been a motivation for us to get 3 points against Brentford. This should have been a massive point, a reason why we should have gone to Brentford and get the 3 points out of Brentford, but we couldn't. I think we just need stability. I think Moyes needs to know the right tactics into the game. Yes, we won 2-0, but most of the time we just kept defending. And like, I don't know what Moyes' idea with the whole turnover 50-50 or like just not he just keeps changing the tactics and ways. I think the second goal, it was a good goal because I think it was the 18. Sorry, I think it was the 94th minute. So we've already won the game, and plus, it's good that we are in this position. 6 points out of 2. Havertz conceded a goal. Vienna, if I actually wanted to just check Group H. We are the only team that has not conceded a goal. We got Genk next in Europa League, so we just have to focus on the Everton game, carry on, and get 3 points. But I think the thing is that they all lost the game. Zagreb lost the game against us. Genk lost against Zagreb. Vienna lost against West Ham and Zagreb. So either way win for us to go to Genk, and whenever we play against Genk, we just have to get 3 points. Then here comes the bad news. Here comes the misery that we all just want to put our heads in the ground, put our head in the toilet, and it's like just get angry. This is the point where we just actually have to get angry for this moment. West Ham 1, Brentford 2, Mbeumo, Bowen, and Wisa scored for them 94th minute, same 94th minute that we scored against Brentford. First half, it was all Brentford. First half, it was Brentford fighting. And I thought Brentford, they were the better team. They played really well. For a team that's in the Championship, they were the better team. We don't get to see a good team in the Championship that much. You don't get to see that. Even like last season, you think about Sheffield United, West Brom, Fulham. They played well in the Championship 2 seasons ago. They got relegated last season. You look at this season, Watford, they just sacked their manager, Marco Ziyech, whatever his name is. Marco Ziyech, I think his name is Marco Ziyech, I don't know. Norwich hasn't only picked up 1 point in 7 games. Brentford, we finally get to see a team that is consistent consistently does well from Championship to Premier League. They are a Premier League team level. I think Brentford, they got a good manager, Thomas Frank. I mean, he's one of the managers where you can say, I respect that manager. He's done well against us. You know, he's one of those managers that people say, oh, you know what people talk about? Pep, Ollie, Tuchel. People talk about Klopp. But it's just like the mannerism of Frank. And I really like him. He's really good manager for Brentford. They've got good players. The downside is that Moyes wants to do defending. Moyes wants to just go out there, first half, defend. First half defending does not get you anywhere. First half defending just wants to sit you back. First half defending, we were just saying, okay, you know what? Let's go out there and defend. It's not a defend. Premier League football is not a. It's not a match where you just do defend all the time. Football's about 50-50. Football is about being more consistent. We weren't consistent first half. You know, first half, I mean, their goal, I thought their goal was offside. I want to see the goal that Mbeumo scored to check if that's offside, because I thought that was offside. That was definitely, from where I'm standing, it was offside. Let me just pause a second. I'm looking at the full screen. I'm looking at the. Yeah, if you look at, I'm looking at the goal, the first goal that we can see today, and I'm thinking, how is that not offside? The reason why is because the people thinking, you know what, the VAR, if you make 2 mistakes, if there's 2 problems going on, they only focus on the first problem, which was their goal line technology, whereas they were checking for goal line technology. I kept shouting and screaming, saying, "Oh, why isn't that offside? it's just annoys me to find out that their goal was offside, which was not given there. I think the ref was poor. There were so many times where we were just we had so many challenges, and even there was a time when we had a corner, sorry, a free, so a corner, and then they gave us a goal kick. Second half, it's just the game changed. I thought the second half was a massive game changer. We were being attacking. We were the one that's going to the next level. We were the one that's going to get the 3 points. You know, Brentford just sat back because they know it was 1-0. You know, we were just constantly being attacked. We were just constantly getting the ball to the half. Raya, the Brentford manager was my man. So Brentford goalie was my man of the match. I thought Raya was if Raya didn't play, if Raya wasn't if they had another goalie, then Brentford wouldn't be where they are right now. So well done to Raya. Raya was my man of the match for them. So overall, Raya was my man of the match. I feel like the first goal, the goal that we scored, the goal that we scored. You know what? It was actually it was a goal that Bowen wouldn't like if we touched someone. It was so close to be in an off the line. It could have been so many chances that we were. The goal could have been off the line. The goal could have been out of the area. But you know what? It is a massive ending. The bad ending for a game. 84th minute, we scored 10 minutes later. The last minute goal was given by so it was given by Wisa. How can I like what can I do to like just put this in the bed? Like what can why is Suchek again? I don't understand what's the problem with Suchek. Sorry, I'm just being ill. I've got COVID, so yeah. I thought it was just something that our defence of Bonus Suchek needs to fix up. Moyes needs to stop. Needs to make sure everyone's 100%. Make sure that everyone is playing their role. To make sure that no one is going into the game where first half we had to think 50-50, second half we don't have to think 50-50. Like we have to, where's the 100%? Where's the 100 out of 100? Why was it? That's the problem even with last season. The problem with last season was that we were just being 50-50. We have to stop being 50-50. That's what I don't understand. What is this whole David Moyes being 50-50? It's out of my hands to go out there and say, Moyes, stop being 50-50. You're not gonna win games when you just park the bus first half, second half, and you go out there. I mean, you look at teams like Chelsea, Man City, United, Liverpool. They don't go there and play 50-50. I don't understand it's the problem with this first half. Our defending was poor today. Again, our defending was poor. There was literally no one going out and stopping Tony and Weno. We just kept giving them gaps. There were so many gaps in our game. There were so many. The gaps killed the game. So yeah, my advice on Moy is stop using 50-50. Stop thinking. Stop parking the bus midway the game. Stop going to games by thinking that just play. Just stop being 50-50. That's what I'm trying to say. Stop going to games and like one half you're going to do park the bus for no reason. Second half, I mean, it doesn't work if you're having a defense that can't defend with Ivan Tony and thingy. You can't do keep playing back if you can't defend properly. That's what I'm trying to understand. What is the problem with the whole setup? The setup is good, but it's just like the defense. I mean, Fornals, Benrahma, Rice, Cresswell, Antonio, Bowen was the main man. Kifau played a medium game. Fabianski played a medium. It was good, but just old Bonner and Zuma just killed the game. We shouldn't have. Moyes just have to stop doing this 50-50 game. He has to stop going to have the mentality of not just. Because that's something that you don't see regularly to see a team that's part of the boss that much. But you defend a lot. You defend on one half, and then the other half you just don't do anything. And that's what concerns me. That's what concerns me is why aren't we going into games and get that point? Why aren't we going to games and thinking like that? I mean, it's just sad that we couldn't get the 3 points, and it was a massive letdown that we couldn't get the last laugh. I mean, Brentford's a good team, but we just have to stop going into the game where you're gonna have a useless first half. That's it, fam. Think about it. What is the point of going to play football if you're only gonna play if you're gonna play properly in the second half? What is the point of going to play football when the only time we play is only for 45 minutes? That's what I'm trying to understand what Moyes is doing. So it's a massive letdown to go there and not get anything. I thought it was just poor to not us get anything. We don't deserve it. I thought we just screwed the game. We didn't get what we needed. We didn't get what we need to get 3 points, and yeah, it's a poor ending to start the Premier League, and it's the 7th game, the start of the next month. So I just think we need to just stop and change tactics. And the last thing I can say is that I think Moyes should have done subs. I think Moyes should have just done subs 60 50 minutes. Bring on subs. Even the second half, I thought we should have had subs. We should have get the subs on, even if it means bringing Vlasic, Krau, again, just nothing to just stop playing 50-50. That's what I'm asking to do. That's what I'm asking. I mean, we're sick and tired. I mean, we're playing in the Premier League. We're playing under a good manager. Finally got his rhythm back, and just the tactics needs to change. 50-50 is not doing good for us this season. 50-50 is not doing good for anyone this season because it's not going to let you win games. It's not going to let you... 50-50 is like one half you're just sitting back, second half you're not doing anything. 50-50, it's just... I'm just trying to understand why you use 50-50 and why can't you be in the middle? Why can't you just play to our strength? I mean, we've got a good team and you want to play 50-50. I mean, our defence is weak, but you want to play 50-50. It just beyond useless to do that. It's beyond useless to go out there and not play properly in the first half. It's a recipe for disaster for us. It was a recipe for disaster as soon as their goal came in during the first half. Recipe for disaster. Thanks guys for watching this video. Mixed review, mixed day, happy, sad day. I'm sorry that I couldn't do this video before. I've been ill, plus I had to deal with some things. Hit the subscribe button if you're new down below. Hit the thumbs up if you like this video, and yeah, I'm gonna do some editing on this video.